Go 0 for 3 on the 3 best prop bets for this last weekend's card. Although the Algio round 2, round 3 looked like it was going to come in as he was really hurting Alexander Hernandez in the second and third rounds, didn't end up coming through. And then obviously Joaquin Buckley had numerous attempts of possibly finishing Alex Morono, but it seemed like he was content with going out there and winning a decision. So even the Diana Belbita via decision, that had no chance of cashing, considering how effective Karolina Kovacevic ended up being that night. So I'm very salty about the Buckley and Algio props not coming through. So I got another 3 best prop bets for coming for you guys here for the UFC Vegas 81 card. Let's get right into it. First one that I got up is the chalkiest of them all, but I like it very much because it more often than not comes through whenever this guy throws down. I'm talking about Terrence McKinney to win in round 1 at minus 190. It came through for us last time around, roughly around the same price tag, and you bet your ass I'm going to do it once again, especially with him taking on a UFC newcomer here and Brendan Morate, or Marote, I should say. I expect McKinney to be the more powerful, faster, and stronger guy in the early goings of this matchup, which is where he primarily ends up getting his finishes. I don't think that Brendan will be ready for the type of style he's going to be facing here against McKinney, which should be fall right into McKinney's hand and allow him to go out there and get another patented classic Terrence McKinney round 1 finish. Which way he wins, I don't care, as long as that happens in the first round, just as I thought last time around, and we're going to go with round 1 minus 190. Second prop bet that I got here for you guys is going to be TJ Brown by knockout at plus 250 over Darren Elkins. We know Darren is getting up there in age at 39 years old, and we know TJ Brown has some decent power in his hands, or if his abilities to take this fight to the ground and get a dominant position prevail, he can still go out there and get a TKO win as well. I expect him to go out there and try to get Elkins out of there quickly, considering the fact that we know Brown has a bit of a gas tank issue, and Elkins thrives on matchups where he can take a shit kicking in the early going of fights and then come back in the latter half and either pull off a finish or do enough to win the next 2 rounds. TJ Brown will be playing with fire if he hopes to go out there and try to grind out Darren Elkins as he has tried to do against previous opponents, but I'm expecting TJ Brown to just bite down on the mouthpiece and throw down with emphasis, looking to knock out Darren Elkins in the first round of this matchup. But as long as it comes via knockout, whether it's in the first or second round, I hope he does it early, but I just hope that it comes by knockout and not by submission. Plus 250, Brown by knockout. And the final best prop bet that I got for you guys here is going to be Adrian Yanez by knockout at plus 190 over Jonathan Martinez. I was kind of surprised to see Yanez as the underdog earlier this week, but it seems like the love has finally started to come back in on him, and now he's a pick'em price. But I expect him to go out there and make a statement, especially after being finished by Rob Font in his last fight. I think Martinez will be the better kicker here, but I think he's going to struggle in terms of maintaining the distance and staying away from the counter shots that Yanez will be landing throughout this matchup. I think that Martinez still has a bit of a durability issue, and I feel like a guy in Yanez who throws with a lot of power and throws with a lot of intent, ill intent that is. I expect him to land on Jonathan Martinez early and often, and I expect one of those shots to eventually put Martinez down. So give me Adrian Yanez by KO at plus 190. And there you guys go, the 3 best prop bets for UFC Vegas 81. Reminder, Cage Warriors goes down early on Saturday as well. If you're looking for breakdowns for that card, check out the Patreon page with the link in the description below. And if you like doing your own research, check out the MMA Fight Archive 7-day free trial with direct links to past fights for all these upcoming fighters on these upcoming events. Check it out. Link in the description below. All right, good luck on all your action, folks. And I'll see you guys again next week for the big UFC 294 card. Can't wait to break it down for you. Peace.